Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we have another better record challenge. Today, we are looking at the Boston Celtics. So back in the 72-73 NBA season, this team went 68-14, which is the most wins in franchise history. The people on this team was guys like John Havlicek, Dave Cowens, JoJo White, Paul Silas, players like that. So for today's video, guys, the goal is to actually go out there and build a team within 2 seasons that will allow us to beat that 68-14 record. So 69 wins is what we're aiming for. And looking at the Celtics team, we definitely have the talent to do it. It's just a matter if, we actually go out there and get those W's, right? Because there's a lot of other really good teams in the NBA. Probably a lot more better teams now in talent there was back then. So keep in mind, guys, drop a like on this video if you want me to continue this series. I've already done the Lakers, now the Celtics. Let me know which team I should do next. I can also do historical teams, so let me know that in the comment section below. So as far as the direction of this team, because of course the point of this, it's not realistic at all. So if you guys are expecting a realistic way, it doesn't win that way, man. So what I'm trying to do is I am going to try to solidify the rotation in the lineup, because this Celtics team does have a lot of different pieces, in a sense where it's there's guys that play out of order at times, which I don't know, man. I just want to solid things up. So I'm going to say Kyrie's untouchable. I don't plan on trading him. Hopefully he re-signs with us, because that would hurt us big time if he doesn't next season. And also Jason Tatum, I don't really have any intentions to trade him at all, unless it was a big time trade, which I doubt that will even happen, man. But I'm actually curious what Jason Tatum actually goes for on the market. And yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of good players offered up, but I like him at the small forward position. None of these guys available are really looking like it's going to help me all that much. Sure, DeMar DeRozan's nice and everything, but we can find other positions out there. So I'm going to stick with Jason Tatum for now. I think the first player I want to go for, though, is for the shooting guard position, because Jaylen Brown, 80 overall, he's definitely fallen off a little bit this season. I think I want to get a better backcourt player to play with Kyrie. And the guy I'm looking at actually is a part of the Phoenix Suns. I'd love to get Devin Booker on the backcourt alongside Kyrie Irving, just because looking at his career stats, he's a 25-point per game scorer, great playmaker, can play, with the ball in his hands or run off screens to get the rebounds out there. So he's got good height at 6'6". So Devin Booker, I think, would be a big part of this challenge. Plus, I would hope he would progress pretty nicely, in the offseason and stuff like that. So yeah, right there we have Jaylen Brown for Devin Booker straight up. We also have to give up that Kings draft pick, but that's okay. I don't care too much about that. It's not going to help me that much. Or we do Kyrie Irving or Jaylen Brown, Semi Ojeleye, and PJ Dozier. I actually like this trade better, because then we can use that other draft pick for some trade value, to increase some other spots out there. So I'm going to do this one, actually, man. I like that trade a lot. Devin Booker, welcome to the Boston Celtics. Only thing is the team is going to be extremely young, so going 68 wins, sometimes you got to have some veteran leadership out there, which hopefully, Al Horford could be that guy. But next up, I do want either a really good center or power forward, because Horford can play either position as far as I'm concerned. So, I'd love to get a really top-notch center or power forward out there. I'm thinking out of all these guys, Rudy Gobert would be nice, but I want a guy that can help stretch the floor a bit. Yo, what y'all want for LeBron, man? Because LeBron would be big time for us. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Jokic, any offers there? No offers for him. Anthony Davis, nothing going to be there. Andre Drummond, I'm sure we'll get something offered up. Al Horford, or Devin Booker and Gordon Hayward. We're not doing all of that. Actually, I think I'm going to look at Kevin Love of the Cleveland Cavaliers, because, of course, he's a great rebounder. 3-point shot is always there. He's not going to be asked to do too much, because we got a lot of other scoring options out there. But, with Al Horford's defense and Kevin Love's rebounding, it makes for a pretty nice front court. So, offers, we have Gordon Hayward. That trade right there is already fine, because Jordan Clarkson will be nice off the bench. We got Al Horford, Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, Marcus Smart, Gordon Hayward, or Marcus Morris and Gordon Hayward. Okay, well, I guess I'll do this one, man. Take on Jordan Clarkson's contract, because we'll just be a nice backup player. So we got that for us. And is this probably going to be the starting 5? It looks like that's the case. I still don't know if it's enough to get the job done, though, man. We have 2 seasons to do so, which is nice. But I think I might look at a trade for Al Horford just to see what's offered up. I'm going to toss in him with Terry Rozier and also that Kings draft pick. You would think it would be a pretty nice offer. I would need an 89 or a 90 overall player for me to really jump on anything here. And I'm not sure I'm going to get that. We have about 15 offers, but looking at all of the ones available, I'm okay with what we have. Drummond would still be nice, but, Rozier and Horford is definitely way more valuable than all that. Chris Paul, already have Kyrie Irving. Paul George and Steven Adams. Okay, so I said I want to solidify things, but this trade is actually really nice. Now, I will say, though, Tatum would go to the bench. If this trade goes down, Tatum goes to the bench. Tatum's scoring has been down a little bit this season anyway, so it's I'm okay with him being a 6-man and being able to fill out different positions. And just because Adams, he's going to get the rebounds for us and, hustle out there. So, but we do give up the bench depth. We use Tatum off the bench. Plus, we get Paul George, who was a beast himself. So, do I do this trade, guys? I think I'm pulling the trigger on it, man. I'm trying something different here, and really trying to build up a nice lineup. So, let's do this. And then, yeah, we're going to use Tatum off the bench. Booker is still going to be starting over Marcus Smart. I don't know why they keep on putting Marcus Smart as a starter. It's kind of annoying me to the point where I might actually trade him and see what I can get. So, let's toss in him with Daniel Tice, I guess. Also, that Grizzlies pick, top 5 protected, of course. See if we can get a really good, backup big. I'd love to get like a Hassan Whiteside for the bench unit. This is not bad. Montrez, Harrell, and also Lou Williams. That might already be the move, unless something else really pops out. And I'm not really seeing anything at all. Buddy, Hield, Willie Cauley-Stein, not a bad route there either, because Buddy would be a big scorer with Jason Tatum. Vucevic, of course, but that's only one good player. Domantas Sabonis, no. Mirotic, no. All right, I think I'm going to go with... I think I like this other one better, man. I think I like the Buddy Hield, Willie Cauley-Stein just a tad bit better. So we'll do that trade. And Willie will be our backup center, of course. I believe, do we still have Rozier? We do not. So Tatum, Willie, Buddy, and then we got Marcus Morris. We'll definitely need a backup point guard now to round out our 10-man rotation. Although, whoever this 10th man is going to be is not going to play all that much. So we'll do Aaron Baines, Troy Daniels, and a Clippers first round protected, I guess, now. See if we can get us our good backup point guard here. Brook Lopez, nice, but not a point guard, unfortunately, man. He's not a point guard. John Collins, no. Damn, dude, no good backups being offered our way. Like, I don't want to play, a bitch ass. Spencer Dinwiddie, I did that last video, so I'm not going to get him again. Alfred Payton, 77 overall, might be the move there, guys. D Rose, can't go wrong. You know what? Give me D Rose. I'll take D Rose. He's an 80 overall player. And, like, I don't know if this team gets it done this season as far as this goes, man. I'm actually probably going to just do a 9-man rotation. Sorry, Marcus. Got to, tighten things up a little bit here because we got so many great players on this team. But, yeah, man, I think I'm going to go with this lineup right here. And as far as our system proficiency goes, we have defense. Balance is a 4-star. We got grit and grind. Balance might be the move. We have a lot of different types of scores out there. So, yeah, as far as this season going 16-14, I don't think we're quite there yet. I think Tatum needs to develop more. If this team goes horribly wrong, then ultimately I'll start Tatum and trade Paul George for another big piece. So let's go ahead and simulate this first NBA season and see if we can get the better record. So we seriously got so close this season. 64 wins, man. We could potentially get 65. Of course, 68-14 is the official record. So finish with a W on the season, guys. 4 wins away from beating it. So that means, like, we gotta hope that, for one, Kyrie comes back. We gotta hope that Jason Tatum progresses a little bit better out there, so that way he can be, like, a big-time scorer off our bench. And then, of course, we always want the championship too, man. So I'm gonna simulate the playoffs real quick here. But, yeah, I can't really think... Oh, no, actually, let me check out the player stats. Of course, you gotta do that. See who's actually sticking around, who played horrible out there. So we have Kyrie at 22 points, 6 assists, 21 for Devin Booker, 17, 7, and 5 for Paul George. Kevin Love played great at 15 and 11. Tatum was great off the bench. Steven Adams, grabbed the rebounds out there and played defense. That's pretty much what he wanted to do. Then D Rose, Willie Cauley-Stein, Buddy Hield all brought some great scoring off the bench. So yeah, man, I don't know where to improve at with this team. It's going to be about getting Kyrie Irving back, right, in the end of the day. Because, like, I guess maybe I could get, like, a more veteran center, or I don't know. But I mean, like, Steven Adams not like a rookie or nothing like that. Or maybe Devin Booker isn't the right choice at shooting guard with, Paul George and Kyrie on this team. Or maybe Paul George starts at shooting guard and put Jason Tatum at the 3 and trade for a better 4. I don't know, man. There's so many different options out here. But, looks like we might actually win the championship here, which is always a good start. So, still a really good team, man. Still a legendary team. Kyrie Irving getting that finals MVP, 4 games to 1 against the Nuggets. So, here we go. Staff signing, not going to worry about that because, of course, we're going to get our man, Brad Stevens back. Pretty sure we traded away all of our draft picks. So, yeah, we end up with Nick Richards. I believe he went to, does he go to Kentucky? Yes, Kentucky. So, we got him. Team player options here, and Kyrie Irving has declined his as expected. Hopefully we have the funds to re-sign him. I think we do. Cauley-Stein, love to get him back on that really cheap deal, but I don't know if we'll be able to. So yeah, we do have the rights, of course, on Kyrie. If he doesn't re-sign, guys, it's just game over, man. So I'm giving him the max contract. And he agrees to that. So we got him. Let's make sure we, okay, Willie Cauley-Stein is going to sign elsewhere. a deal of $48 million. So I'm really afraid that if I match this, I'm not going to get Kyrie back. And I don't want to take that risk, man. So you know what? Can I do it? Okay, I got them both back. I was about to say, man, I was very scared for a sec because that would be totally be a crispy thing to do. It's just screw that aspect of it up, right? But as far as more free agents go, we're not gonna have the money to really sign anybody here, so I'm not too worried about any of this stuff. It's gonna come down to maybe making a big time trade, so we'll see where players sign with. We'll see how much they sign for, and then we'll take a look at things. I'm gonna go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so I found this trade right here that I kind of like a lot. It's Devin Booker and Steven Adams for DeMar DeRozan and Marcus Aldridge. The reason I like it is because we upgrade by 2 points at the shooting guard position, and then of course we upgrade by 1 at the center position, although Kevin Love will probably play center. I'll put LaMarcus at the 4 spot, or potentially even off the bench and use Jace Tatum at the 4 and just go back to, you know, what I said at the beginning of this video was to solidify the rotation. Well, I would not quite be doing that. We're going to do that trade right there. I guess we might as well look at a trade for Paul George, see if we can get like a really good center, and then just use like LaMarcus Aldridge off the bench. That's something to consider here. So we'll do this and see what's offered up, man. Some pretty good trades. We got Marcus Gasol and Mike Conley. So that definitely, you know, gives us Mike Conley to be a backup point guard. Then Marcus Gasol will be our starting center alongside Kevin Love. Hassan Whiteside, Josh Richardson, not a bad route right there either. Ooh, Rudy Gobert. That might be the move there, guys. Then we get Joe Ingles off the bench. All right, so definitely some really good offers, man. Just because, like, yes, I know that. Oh, my God, that's a good trade. That is a good trade. Oh, my God, man. Bro. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, I'm not giving up Kevin Love. No, Chris Paul and Clint Capella? Hell yeah, baby. I mean, like, if we're being honest here, I have no idea how I'm going to do this rotation because it's just, I don't know, man. I have no idea. DeRozan at small forward actually goes 91 overall. We could do Kyrie at the shooting guard position. He goes to a 94. Then Chris Paul is starting point guard. Then we got Kevin Love right there. Clint Capella could be a starting center, or we could put, yeah, Love goes down by 1 point. And then LaMarcus Aldridge can start at power forward. Although I think I'd rather use LaMarcus off the bench, guys. If I'm being honest about that, I think that's what I would prefer to do. Chris Paul, Kyrie, Tatum, Kevin Love, Clint Capella, bench. No. I'm still got to use Tatum off the bench, unfortunately, man. But that's how it's got to be. And the bench unit's pretty damn good. Definitely got to trade for a backup point guard, though, because Raymond Felton's not going to be no damn starting point guard on a 69-win team, right? Or a backup point guard, I should say. So Robert Williams, Felton, future first-round draft pick. Hopefully this gets us something, you know, somewhat decent. Robert Williams should have some pretty good trade value, although it's not appearing to be so, because these are all some bitch-ass players. Although Javon Carter, Dylan Brooks, I could roll with that if that's what it has to be like. Harry Giles, of course, is a nice player. But no, man, it looks like we're going to do that one trade we were just looking at. And anything last second going to save the day? No. Ooh, Damian Jones. Nah, give me Dylan Brooks, Javon Carter. I'm okay with that. They're not going to play a lot. But yeah, guys, this is the starting 5 we're going with. I think this is a better team than last season, man, because like DeRozan and Kyrie together with Chris Paul, you know, playmaking, like the scoring of Kyrie is going to be crazy, man. So let's go ahead. Oh, it's so crazy looking at this team. Let's go ahead and simulate this second season and see if we can get the better record. Currently a record of 59-8, guys. We could definitely do this if we have like a good March and April out here. So we're going to simulate through day here. Please, 2K gods, please help me, man. 68 wins is what we need. So far, so good. No big time L's. Like, we definitely got to like beat the teams that are like bitch ass teams out there, and I think we're gonna do it, guys. I think we're gonna do it, man. 69 wins what we need. 69, man. 69 is the magical number. It always has been. Wait, what? Hold up, Crispy. All right, here we go. One more win, and we did it, guys. We got 69 wins on the season. We have successfully completed the better record challenge. I am so curious to see what these stats are looking like. And actually, if we beat the Pistons here, we are going to have the greatest record in NBA history, and we finished with a W on the season, 74-8. Chris Paul gained MVP, 17-4 and 12 assists. Zion Williamson, Rookie of the Year. Rest of the stats for you guys see. Of course, Brad Stevens as Coach of the Year. All-NBA first team. Yo, was that I thought I saw Mo Bamba on there for a second. I was very confused. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third, looking like that. With Kyrie now a 95 overall shooting guard here in the NBA. But yeah, man, first seed, of course, we're going to, I don't honestly, of course, we're going to win the championship, but of course, we're #1 seed. Player stats on the season, Kyrie, 28 points, 8 assists. Why don't they just start Kyrie at shooting guard, put Terry Rozier at point guard, and then just like trade Jaylen Brown or something? DeMar DeRozan, forgot we even had him. 21 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Chris Paul getting that MVP. Kevin Love playing great. LaMarcus Aldridge amazing off the bench. Capella doing great things. Tatum bringing the scoring out there. Javon and Dylan Brooks, both big time pickups. Let's go ahead and simulate these playoffs, guys. And like I was saying, man, let me know in the comment section below which team I should do next. I think for my next one, I would like to do a historical team. So what I'm going to do is like actually get a roster of that season. Like let's say it was like the 2008 Toronto Raptors. Then I would go back and get a 2008 roster, use that team, and trade for those players. So I think that has a lot of good potential there to do. And yeah, man, we are sweeping our way to the NBA Finals. As Toronto got 1 game on us. They got 2 games. Oh my God! What the hell, 2K? Bro! What? Wait. Guys, I say this in every video. If I don't win the championship, it's not a success. Because then I'm just the Golden State Warriors blowing 3-1 leads. Oh my God, man. Guys, I did not achieve this video. This achievement not unlocked. I have lost. I seriously cannot believe this. 74-8, up 3-0 after sweeping both my other series, and then I blow a bitch-ass 4-3 lead, 3-0 lead, man. I can't. I literally to the Toronto Raptors, who I was just talking about, by the way. Unbelievable. Well, guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.